What's up and what's going on, everybody? It's the MC back with the MC Outdoors YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about Colorado and how I didn't get any special draw tags, and I got a new piece of equipment. So we're going to start with I put in for mountain goat, um, bighorn sheep, mule deer, and pronghorn. So this was my first year putting in for all of those, and unfortunately, I didn't get any tags, but for everything that I could get a preference point for, I did get a preference point. With that, there is over-the-counter mule deer tags, and I already have my mule buck tag for the year. Not buck, mule, elk, bull tag. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I got one of those, so we will get some hunting content in this year. I have been out fishing. I haven't videoed any fishing, but there should be a fishing video coming out soon. I'm kind of getting all the kinks worked out, trying to learn how Colorado fishing differs from Arkansas and Texas fishing. But with that, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this video. I'm going to put a link to the thing that I got down in the description. But without further ado, I've been watching the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel for years, and more recently, I've been looking into upping my backpack game. So I bought a backpacking axe, right? So this is a 24-inch handle axe, then a single blade head with a sheath on it, right? So I got this from, I think it's layman's.com, which is an Amish store. The Amish, I think they make really good hand tools, and they make a lot of really good items just in general. This is a Snow and Neely axe. You can see it right there on the handle. It is made in, I'm not even going to try and say what city that is, but it's made in Maine. So really good quality. It feels really nice. It's really comfortable in the hands. Like I said, it's a nice single blade. So we're going to talk about why I went with this size axe, and I can tell you and why I went with this axe versus this other axe that I have up on the wall. So this is, first of all, this axe will never hit a piece of wood um, because this was a wedding gift from one of my groomsmen. So we met in South Dakota. So this is the Black Hills, sunshine, and the trees. And on the flip side, well, I'm in the military, so we met um, by both being stationed at Ellsworth. So if you look up here at the top, it has everywhere that I've been stationed. That's Qatar. It's in Arabic, which is really cool. I'm a lab tech, so it's lab tech, needle, gun, right? Um, that's my wedding date, cross, and then of course this is my tattoo um, for my forearm, which I thought was a really cool touch. My buddy Dylan got me this. He did all the wood burning himself, made the sheath for the head. But the other reason that this isn't a backpacking axe, right? This is a full length axe. This is a full 36-inch handle, and it's a double head. And I love the way this axe looks. Like honestly, this thing is really cool and really well made, and it's just it's honestly too pretty of a piece to be swung on a tree. And if I crack this handle, I don't know. I think I don't know who'd be more upset, me or him. Probably be both of us. But yeah, no, this is a beautiful, beautiful, high quality axe. It's just I can't justify swinging it. Mostly it's sentimental, right? Um, so it just hangs up on my wall down here in the office with all my other possessions. So, like I said, this is way heavier than this one is, right? You can tell by the length, way difference in size. So, the reason I went with this, right, is we're going to do a lot more backpack camping this year and a lot of more off the grid hiking, hunting, and stuff like that. I wanted something light, versatile, right? So the back end is a flat end, so you can use another, like a piece of tree branch or something to split kindling, or you can flip it around, hammer in tent stakes, whatever you want with it, and it'll work out pretty well. So that is our main wood gatherer, right? Now, could I go out and fell a tree with this? Absolutely, I could. Is this the best piece of equipment to fell a tree? Absolutely not. The axe that I have up on the wall is the one that I would use for that if I was going to fell a tree. This is more to help me break up larger limbs of already down items, right? So growing up, I was a Boy Scout. We do leave no trace, and zero impact harm camping, right? So what we want to do is not kill a tree. We want to take a tree that's already down, or tree limbs that are already down, and use that for fuel for the fire instead of killing a tree and wasting resources, right? Because everything's an ecosystem and we want to be as cognizant as possible, right? But with that, we're going to test out the axe and see how it is. So we're going to move out to my backyard fire pit and see how it works. All right, guys, so we're just going to try and split a piece of wood just to see how she'll work. All right, I haven't done this in years, so let's see how this turns out. Oh, and say she works. All right, try another piece of wood. Honestly, I don't really need to swing too awful hard. I just proved that she works real good. All right. Oh yeah. What a piece of equipment. So, let's see what I got over here in the wood pile that I could split. The joys of having a house and eat cut down trees. All right. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll give her a shot. Probably won't, but who cares? Well, that worked better than I thought it would. All right. There we go. Now it's giving us a little bit of a fight. Remember, just because you don't think axes are sharp doesn't mean that they won't cut your hand. Woo! There we go. All right. Well, I done split out my splitting log, which is fine. All right. Let's see if we can split that. There we go. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna put a link to the axe down in the video description below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next one.